So here's a few reasons as to why narcissists may move on quickly from a diagnosed narcissist. So first off, narcissistic people hate to be by themselves. We just hate it, y'all. We can't, like, ooh, like, it's this weird fear of being alone with ourselves. We need other people around us to validate us and things of that nature. We need somebody to get supply from. Is the operative word a lot of people use. So no people around, no supply. So if I break up with you, I need somebody else around me to validate me and whatnot, because self-validation is damn near impossible for narcissists. Another reason narcissists move on quickly is because narcissistic people don't heal the same way non-narcissists do. Like a non-narcissistic person can sit and deal with their trauma, deal with their shame by themselves, heal, and then go out there and love themselves, and then go out there and find someone else. As a narcissist, I need somebody else to help me heal, so I don't have to deal with the shame and rejection of the old relationship. I can just throw myself into something new, love bomb the other person, and use them to help me heal.
What? Go ahead, Joe.
Yo. I'm just gonna say this, y'all. As Bones, I remember calling my man B.E.'s, right? And I was going through my situation. I'm like, bro, I know I know she talking to somebody else. You feel me? And the reason why I was saying that is because I just felt like even when I was in a relationship with her, B.E., she always was looking for validation. Mm-hmm. And if I was her main source of validation, another thing is B.E.'s, as he said, they narcissistic people, they look at us like supply. Mm-hmm. So that's what it was saying for real, like a supply, as in people. Like they don't look at us like normal people. They just look at us like tools.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? Okay. But she always needed validation. Mm-hmm. So if I was her main source of validation at one point in time, don't you think she trying to replace me?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, that's why they try to move on so fast. But on another note is, bro, like when they not you, like when they not what you was bringing to the table, bro, it's so easy for them to try to circle back. And you know what's crazy? They look at us like how they say supply. Narcissistic people they grade us, bro. Like grade A, grade B, grade C, bro. Like,
and what you mean by that?
They grade us as supply. Like the relationship I just was in, I would be a grade A supply because I was there. I was doing everything I was supposed to. Somebody on the outside that's just probably doing what they doing with the person, that's probably a grade C. I can call this dude whenever I get into it with the grade A. You feel me? So they already be knowing that from the jump. But not to get off topic, what you think about that? Them moving on so fast the way they did.
I think a very important part that I feel like, we possibly could have missed, or anybody watching this possibly could have missed, is he said we, meaning he was the narcissist.
Oh, hell yeah, he was a narcissist.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, he's speaking from his experience as of being one, and I'm glad he's coming from that perspective, because it's very hard for him to even sit there on camera and to admit that these are the things we do.
Yeah,
it's like, dang, that's a mind shocker, because and I think it's cool. It's funny because you was like grade A, grade B, grade C, or whatever, and you said you were grade A, and to me in my brain, like I said, listening to you from, like I said, the time that you said you hit me up or whatever, we talk about it, the people that this person that you were talking to, as far as her getting other validation from, was the grade C.
Yeah, or grade B, whatever.
A grade B, grade C. Like I said, it wasn't grade A, which was you, but I feel like, everybody else was the grade B and C, because it's like, when I can't get you to agree with me, I have other outside sources that'll validate what I'm doing, or validate you, or just having somebody else to, like I said, they say they can't be by themselves, and I think that's a very important part of anything in your brain, as far as of somebody dealing with this. How do you ask yourself the question, how do I find out if I'm dealing with a narcissist? And maybe that could be, and I'm not no pro. I'm nowhere near a pro. I'm just the one that's out here trying to understand the questions and ask the questions. But at the same time, it could be a thing to where it's like, how do I figure out if I'm dealing with a narcissist? And possibly the fact that this person doesn't want to sit by themselves, like he said, it could be a key indicator of you finding out if you're dealing with a narcissist. Like somebody that can't sit alone or can't sit still, like say if they're not dealing with you, whether it be male or female, like say if they're not dealing with you, but then they hop out of something right with you and have to get into something right away, that can be like a key indication, because it's almost like if you don't have somebody to validate your feelings, the fact that you would sit by yourself will suffocate you.
Facts.
Like if you don't, or even if you don't have somebody to distract your feelings, the fact that you have to sit by yourself will suffocate you. So it's like that might be a low-key indicator, almost like if you needed a map on how to find a narcissistic person, that could be a key indicator on how to figure it out. So that's what I took from it.
Yeah, I definitely understand that, and it's like it's scary to find out like somebody you've been with for so long,
mm-hmm.
and they move on so fast.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? You'll be thinking in your head like, man, you been had this going on. Most of the time, they probably actually do have something else going on, but for that brain to work in that nature, it's definitely scary, y'all.
It's diabolical.
Yeah, bro. Let's get into the next video.
All right.
Do you know why a narcissist easily moves on after leaving you and you stay stuck for years? Because you truly fell in love with them. That's why you became committed. You were serious about only one person, and it was them. While as they were with everybody except you. When somebody truly falls in love with you, they are not interested in exploring things romantically anymore. They make it serious. They make it the only relationship they want to be a part of, and that's it. But does that happen with a narcissist? Of course not. That's why they just replace you like a piece of furniture. While as when you fall in love with a narcissist, you truly take it as a form of commitment. You know this is what you have to do now, and you cannot think of others. That's why it's taking you time.
So I seen you tossing and turning over there. What's going on, man? Talk to me, man. What's up?
My mind says something that's important with anything, y'all. And this will help you out through your journey with a lot of stuff. He said, if you truly fall in love with somebody, basically, it's hard for you to do things that's going to wrong them. It's hard for you to hurt them, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I said that before to my ex. I said that. I said, yo, when you truly love somebody, you care about somebody, child or adult. For example, would you ever take your child hand and just put it on the stove?
No, you wouldn't.
Why not?
Because you know the consequences of how your child will feel. I mean, you just know the pain that they would have to go through as far as dealing with you doing something like that.
To be honest with you, and I'm sorry to make that so simple, but that's the same act of love, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. Like, I know love is more deeper, but it's an up and down feeling.
Mm-hmm.
But yo, when you really like, even if you and your friend, y'all had a disagreement, y'all not cool no more, right? You're not ready to go around here talking about him. You know why? Because you cared about y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all just had y'all disagreement, but you don't go around, man, yo's a sucker.
Mm-hmm.
Yo's this, yo's that.
Mm-hmm.
So the crazy thing is that he said was, while you was with the narcissist and you was truly loving them, their mind was somewhere else with everybody else besides you, my nigga, inside the relationship. Talk to me.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's the fact to even hear that after being in something like that. How could you even want to deal with somebody like that? Like, that would hurt, bro. That hurt my soul, bro. I had to sit in the corner for a few years and be like, I'm good.
Yo, he also said it make you, once you get out of it, bro, it is traumatizing. And for y'all that experience, definitely seek therapy. But also, man, he said people stay stuck for years. Like, you don't even be wanting to mess with people. You look at people different after you dealt with a narcissist, bro. You don't look at people the same no more.
Yeah.
Like, you look at people like from experience, y'all. And that's what I felt when I got out of a relationship with a narcissist. I didn't even want to talk to people. And I wasn't being rude enough. It's like, bro, I don't know if you trying to get over on me, one up me. I don't know what you want. And I guess it's like, shit, that sound like a nigga outside on the street that got robbed 1,000 times and just be like always looking over his shoulder for real. But that's that person experiencing like a robbery going down 20 or 30 times. We talking about all this is coming from one person, bro.
Yeah.
Traumatizing you.
Yeah. And what I can say on this too, just you being the person dealing with somebody that is a narcissist, don't lose hope for humanity just yet. And the only reason I say that because, and this is a key factor. If you don't want to hear me spit no BS, this is a key factor of saying why I'm saying don't lose hope in humanity. Right now, you're saying, okay, I may possibly not want to deal with people in general because I don't know who's who.
Yeah, facts.
So, but also look at the fact that you are the type of person that you would want to deal with. So you know that there are people out there that are capable to understand love, to understand empathy, to understand, being held accountable. So it's like, don't necessarily say I'm closing off the world or whatever. And that's not to say you can't, focus on yourself, do therapy, get your money up, whatever, however you want to do it. But I'm saying, but don't close yourself off too much to think that everybody's like this. I got to watch over my shoulder. And I only say that to say like I said, if you are the type of person that you would want to deal with, you can't say that there aren't people out there in the world like you. So that's all I'm saying. So I feel like what he said was a very good information. What was the title of that video? It was why narcissists move on so fast. Yeah. So
why narcissists move on so fast. Yeah, man. To piggyback off of what my man B.E. said, like, for number one, bro, if you are inside of a narcissistic relationship or you are trying to get out of one, or you out of one, it's not going to be easy for your healing journey. And you truly gotta like disconnect from that person in order for you to truly heal. Like, even when I got out of my relationship with my narcissistic ex, I ain't gonna lie, I went back and forth because I had a family involved. So I was just more so like, I can make it work or I'm not. But deep down, truly, I always knew that I couldn't even make it work for real, dealing with that. And for men that get cheated on, I know they can't deal with a woman after they did. Most men can't deal with a woman after they've been cheated on, but this was like a different feeling though, bro. This wasn't your regularly, like as I explained to you before, BE's like your regularly cheated on, all right, she apologized, we probably can. But this was like something different. I felt like during the relationship, a person was loving me, trying to love me, never could love me, but trying to terrorize me at the same time and everything around me.
Yeah.
That's vicious.
Honestly, some people don't come back from stuff like that, bro.
For real.
Like, on the real tip, not even on the joking tip, some people don't come back from that. And I say that to say, like, that's if you aren't, like I said, if you aren't self-aware, if you aren't a strong person with strong will, like, you can lose yourself, bro. This person can actually make you go crazy or make you feel like, like, what is going on? Like, I'm either ready to fight you, I'm ready to fight everybody else in the world, or something, bro. Because it's like it's very hard to deal with that if you aren't a self-aware person. Like, so yeah, it's crazy, man.
All right, back, man. We thank y'all for tuning in. We appreciate y'all, man. Let us know what y'all think in the comment section, baby. I'm Bones.
I'm Be Easy. Also, too, real quick before we get out of here, too, man. If y'all got some video recommendations, man, throw them in the comments. If y'all want them to want us to look at them or whatever. And, possibly give our thoughts and opinions on those too. But we going to go ahead and get on out of here, man. Like he said, he Bones, I'm Be Easy, man. We see y'all in the next one, man.
Narcissism is real.
For real.